why I got involved is that it's outdoor, it's physical, keeps mentally alert, so from my perspective it's a great thing to do. And then I see the results of the work that we do and the pleasure that the players get out of playing on a decent surface, so that's important. And it occupies a lot of time, five mornings a week, 4 or 5 hours at a time. You have to put the effort in, but you see the rewards for it and the benefits of the players playing on, not quite a billiard table, but it's not bad. I think everybody gets a great reward out of the effort that's put in. It's more than just turning up, marking the pitch and off we go, lads. There's a lot more to it. You've got to move with the times. You've got to look at the new equipment that's available. You look at the ways of feeding the grass. That sort of thing is vital, and that will only come by talking to the professionals who are around and about and learning their bits and gracious enough to come and pass it on to people like myself, to be recognised by, if you like, my peers, that we're doing a pretty good job here at Leverstock Green is just mind-blowing for me. It really is.
Wanted to come up with an idea to help my under-15s to get out and do something and become active. It's really difficult for them, they weren't engaging on Zoom. So I come up with an idea of going and doing a walk and a run over a month to raise money for a charity called Hattie's Rainbow of Hope Appeal. I talked to the club and engaged the club who were heavily involved with everything we did, and we did a walk which initially was going to be a few thousand miles and ended up being 11,000 miles over 4 weeks. All of the age groups from 5-year-olds up to the ladies are involved in the walk, and we managed to raise just under £21,000. Hattie is a girl that lives locally in Hitchin. She has a rare form of cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma, and the charity raises money to help children with cancer and to help with the treatment that they receive. This is a brilliant to receive an award like this, but I must say a huge thanks goes to everybody in the club who, without those guys engaging, it wouldn't have been as amazing as it was.
Basically, COVID had a major effect on the Royston Crow League and the clubs. We've had to change our complete structure on this and change away from the normal format of competitive leagues to just getting as much football for every age group, from the under-7s right the way through to the under-18s, as we possibly could. We didn't want any restrictions on them. We didn't want them worrying about the fact that, if we don't play a match, we're going to get fined for not playing that match. So we basically went to a complete friendly league. Well, from the league, I'm actually chuffed to bits to receive this. The guys that we work with on the league are all volunteers. The majority of them have no involvement with any clubs, so they give up their time, and it is a lot of time to run the league, to provide football, and to actually achieve an award and receive it from the FA is absolutely fantastic. I'm sure they'll be chuffed to bits.
Carlside Youth Football Academy, we were founded back in 1988. The idea was to tackle the underrepresentation of Asians in football, but ultimately we've progressed to different stages where it's about increasing the participation, it's about integrating with other community groups, and it's about creating pathways. We facilitate programs in the community where there's high rates of antisocial behaviour. We've gone into those areas using football as a mechanism of engagement alongside street football and pano and jogger, bonito and music, which really fuses well with the youngsters, and that brings the crime rate right down. And then from that we create a platform where young leaders, as you see today, so we've got young leaders here today that can aspire towards their dreams as well, not becoming footballers, but young leaders, whatever that area may be, sports scientists, journalism or whatever. So it's a kind of holistic approach which we feel as though it's been working really well. Yeah, absolutely humbled, honoured, excited, privileged to be awarded the Grassroots Project of the Year. This is an award for everyone involved with the Castle Youth Football Academy, and once again appreciate Hertfordshire Football Association for selecting us and being the winners. Thank you.
Originally I only got into it because my dad turned around to me and said, oh, it'd be a nice way to earn a bit of money on a Saturday if you don't want to play football anymore. It would be great to get involved and see the game from a different side of things. But actually once you do get into it, it becomes so much more than a little bit of pocket money. It's something that you really do base a lot of your life around, and you do make those friendships that will last a long time. You do make those connections, you have those experiences that not a lot of people get to have. The education that it gives you, the personal development, the characteristics that you'll gain are all extremely positive in making you a well-rounded person and helping you contribute to the game that we all love. And to be surprised like this is obviously it's a great honour, and one that I will cherish, and one that I'll certainly find a place for this to sit on the mantelpiece somewhere. Yeah, and ready to receive a bit of banter from the other referees in Hertfordshire that I've managed to nab this one. So yeah, very, very honoured, very pleased, and obviously I think the smile says it all. So thank you.
So I think he's probably the most popular member of the team, to be honest. Gets a few more honourable mentions than myself. He's just great. He gets all the boys going. You know, everyone loves him on the sidelines. He's got a good character that brings to the team. Helps us with the warm-ups. You know, it's just that cohesion. You know, being part of the club, being part of our group of friends, and the wider sort of support that we have. He just loves being part of it. He just wants to be involved when he can, and he definitely does that.
I can't believe it. Look how actually it means a lot to me, and the whole team as well, and in the sidelines, supporting, just love it.
So Herts Youth Inclusive Football was set up about 5 years ago. It was the inclusive teams in Hertfordshire came together because we realised that as well as doing our individual training, we needed to bring the teams together monthly because the boys and girls want to play football against other teams. They want to play competitive football, but it's also there to promote inclusive football. So we want to grow the number of teams that play inclusive football. We want to grow the number of players that are involved in inclusive football as well. Inclusive football gives them an ability to play at a level that suits them. Okay, so they may not be as quick, as fast, as strong as a mainstream player, so they're going to get lost in mainstream football. Here, they're on an ability level with everyone else. What they don't realise is all the stuff that comes with it. So self-esteem improves. Massive improvement in confidence levels. If they've played mainstream football and had to drop out, confidence is on the floor. They'll build that back up again. Fitness levels, so a lot of our kids just need to improve their fitness levels, and they'll get that through coming to us. And it's just the camaraderie. They've got a group of friends now that they didn't have before. Absolutely chuffed. Yeah, it's to win an award is just recognition of what we do as coaches. We don't do it to win the awards, but it's nice that parents actually recognise what we do and appreciate what we do. So yeah, absolutely chuffed, and over the moon actually.
key skills that a coach requires there's quite a few actually. Understanding is probably the key skill that I rely on most, whether it's understanding of fatigue and physicality, whether it's understanding that certainly children of any given age can have good days and bad days or off days, and also just understanding of where the kids are on the sort of ability spectrum. So we're putting kids that are at least level ability with level ability or within the right frames, if you like. Winning this award as Grassroots Coach of the Year for Hertfordshire FA is just a massive honour. I'm so grateful to everybody who voted. I'm grateful to the parents, the players, Maccabi like a football club who are home from home for me, Hertfordshire FA who have been just incredible help through my entire coaching career, and I hope to carry on trying to learn as much as I can through them going forward. But it's just, it's an incredible honour, and I'm totally chuffed.
Now got record number of teams playing in the league, and also record number of girls just playing football. So we've now topped 300 players now throughout the age groups. That's right from 3 years old up to probably 43 years old. So fantastic amount of growth considering we've not played as much football as we would have liked to over the last 12 months. On top of that as well, we've recently moved into our new home ground. So this now means that we've got a home base for all of our teams, all of our current teams, and we can also expand. So we're not capped now with the facilities we've got available to us, so we'll be able to provide opportunities for more girls and women to play football over the next few years. Part of our development plan really is retaining players and then offering them different opportunities within football. So we've recently put together a fund to allow our older players to potentially take their coaching courses or refereeing courses. So that's now available to under 16s. We have quite a large number of the 16s at the moment who help to coach our mini bells, who are 3 to 6 years old. So they get their first taste of coaching there. And then obviously if they want to, they can progress, do their coaching badges, and then hopefully stay involved with the club, or if not, at least stay involved with football long term. Hertfordshire is blessed with a large amount of fantastic grassroots football clubs, all doing fantastic things. So to even have a nomination is a real pat on the back for the members, the volunteers, and everyone that puts the work in to keep the club running.